Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of the official party, the playing of the national anthem, and the invocation by Chaplain Eric Wismar.
I invite you to join together with me for open word of prayer. Almighty God, as we begin this ceremony this afternoon, we ask that your presence would be among us as we prepare to send off the airmen of our 118th Airlift Squadron and 103rd Maintenance Group in the service of our nation. They are ready, and we pray your blessing upon their mission, that our pilots and flight engineers will be able to bring their exceptional talents to the fight, and that our highly skilled maintainers will be able to keep up with the demands of keeping our C-130s mission capable in the midst of the stress and aware of a high ops tempo. And Lord, we pray that each of them would be kept safe and secure as they serve their nation far from home. Be with all of their loved ones that they are leaving behind, and help the time to pass quickly for them and for us, until we are together again upon their joyful return and can celebrate together with them all that they have been able to achieve. We pray this in accordance with your good and your gracious will. Amen.
Let us pause for a moment of silence for all those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice in service to our nation. Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to the send-off ceremony for the 103rd Airlift Wings Operations Group and Maintenance Group. I'm Captain Jenna Pierce, Master of Ceremonies for today's event. And now to recognize our official party. The Governor of the State of Connecticut, the Honorable Ned Lamont. The Adjutant General and Commander of the Connecticut National Guard, Major General Francis E. Vaughn. The Lieutenant Governor of the State of Connecticut, the Honorable Susan Weisswitz. The Assistant Adjutant General, Brigadier General Gerald McDonald. Commander of the 103rd Airlift Wing, Colonel Stephen Gwynn. The State Command Chief, Chief Master Sergeant John Gasserick. and chaplain for the 103rd Airlift Wing, Lieutenant Colonel Eric Bismarck. Other distinguished guests with us today are the Associate Attorney General, Mr. Eric Moore, State Representatives Tom Zelnicki of the 14th District and Tammy Zawistowski of the 61st District, Chairwoman of the Connecticut Democratic Party and former Connecticut Lieutenant Governor, Mrs. Nancy Wyman, Director, Connecticut Office of Military Affairs, Mr. Bob Ross, Commissioner, Connecticut Department of Veterans Affairs, Mr. Thomas Soddy, the First Selectman of East Granby, Mr. James Hayden, former Adjutant General and Commander of the Connecticut National Guard, Major General Retired Thad Martin. Also, our representatives from various veteran support organizations who are concert presents at all of our events. Major Retired Dan Ettinger, State Commander of the Military Order of the Purple Heart. Thomas Flowers, Commander, American Legion, Department of Connecticut. Deborah Knickerbocker, representing the American Legion Auxiliary. And Carol Haas, representing AMVETS, Department of Connecticut. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Adjutant General and Commander of the Connecticut National Guard, Major General Francis Simon.
Thank you. Governor Lamont, Lieutenant Governor Bysewicz, state and local officials, distinguished guests, retirees, families, friends, welcome. And thank you for being here today to support the send-off of nearly 150 Connecticut Air Guardsmen and women, members of the 103rd Airlift Wing, and part of Connecticut's home team, better known as the Flying Yankees, as they mobilize and deploy in support of operations to Southwest Asia. This afternoon's send-off marks the 103rd Air Wing's second largest scale deployment since undergoing the conversion to the C-130H Hercules airframe in 2013 that you see behind you. During their 2017 deployment, the 103rd supported the Joint Task Force that took back massive swaths of territory from ISIS, including Mosul, Iraq, and Raqqa, Syria, earning them the Meritorious Unit Award for their efforts. Today, the Wing's mission is to provide tactical airlift to passengers and equipment. And dating back to World War I, as the third oldest Air National Guard unit in the country, our Flying Yankees are once again called upon in defense of this great nation. For the last over 18 years, our Connecticut Guardsmen have answered the nation's call, with nearly 8,000 of our soldiers and airmen having previously deployed. Many of the service members standing before you are on their second or even third tour. The 150 members deploying this afternoon join the nearly 200 Connecticut Guardsmen, both Army and Air, currently deployed in operations around the world, with an additional 250 that are in the training cycle and preparing to deploy. As you can see, now more than ever, our nation needs true patriots like those standing before you. And now more than ever, our nation needs a citizen soldier as part of the total force to get the job done. And as we often state, now more than ever, the nation calls on Connecticut to assist in those efforts. But behind all these airmen and women is an equally important part that is integral to their success and to our profession of arms. And that is a strong family support network that sacrifices in their own right. Without you, the family members and loved ones, your airmen and your airwomen would not be able to accomplish the mission. You are a valued partner to this organization, and for that, I'd like to now take time to recognize you with a round of applause for all of the family members that are here today in support of this great unit. We'd like to express our gratitude and thank you for your unwavering support, your sacrifices, and your commitment. And know that when your family member goes forward, you become the priority, and the staff here is committed to assist in any and all burdens and obstacles that you face. We're here ready to assist. Again, I thank you for your dedication and your service. To Gypsy, Lieutenant Colonel John Sanders, and Chief Seahawk, you and your team have trained very hard in preparation for this deployment, and you are postured for mission success. I'm proud to serve alongside every one of you. Thank you for your service to this nation and to our great state. I wish you well and pray for yourself for safe return. Now I have the distinct honor to introduce our boss. Nearly 6 months ago in the Hartford Armory, Governor Blunt was sworn in as the 89th governor of this great state. With less than 2 months in office, the governor volunteered and was appointed by the president to serve on the Council of Governors, a bipartisan group of 10 governors responsible for advising the Secretaries of Defense and Homeland Security on matters pertaining to the use of the National Guard for Homeland Defense and civil support missions. And in February, I had the distinct honor and privilege to attend with the governor his first Council of Governors plenary session in Washington, D.C. And although he was one of the Council's newest members, he was laser focused on issues related to his guard and especially the growing cyber threat we now face daily. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the 89th governor of this great state and our Commander-in-Chief, the Honorable Governor Ned Lamont.
Thank you, General Yvonne. I just want to say, on behalf of the families, on behalf of the great state of Connecticut, the country, we're so proud of you and what you do for this country. I understand in the Operations and Maintenance Group, the 103rd Airlift Wing, what the National Guard means. You're the best of the best. And I'm led to understand that the 103rd Airlift Wing is the very best of the very best. And your second tour of duty, and as the General said, what you did in Mosul, and what you did in Syria, and what a difference you made in terms of liberating those poor people, making the region safer, and making our country safer. And there you are in the Hercules, which has also got Connecticut roots. And I know each and every one of you has your own story. I was reminded of Staff Sergeant Jeremy Johnson. Some Jeremy's there. Airman of the Year, Waterbury, making backpacks for kids, underprivileged kids. And this is what it means in the civilian military, and what you are now going forward. And I just wish you all Godspeed. You do us so proud of your family, your state, and your nation. I look forward to the day when we welcome you back, and thank you for a job well done.
Thank you, sir. I'd now like to introduce our Lieutenant Governor, the Honorable Susan Weisswitz.
Thank you, Captain Pierce, and thank you to all the men and women of the 103rd Airlift Wing, the Flying Yankees, for your service to our state and our great country. Your deployment in support of operations in Southwest Asia is a great sacrifice, but your mission is vital. It's my hope that you'll be able to provide support in the region successfully, and that you will return safely home to our leaders in Connecticut and to your families and those who love you. Many of you have seen firsthand how hard it is to do your jobs under constant risk and threat. We appreciate what you are about to do for us. We recognize how tough it's going to be for your families who have been so supportive and who will be waiting for your safe return. So for all of you who are being deployed today, we thank you for your service to our country, and to those who wait at home, we thank you for your sacrifice. Know that you have the gratitude of the citizens of the great state of Connecticut. We are so very proud of each of you, and we wish you Godspeed God bless each of you, our beautiful state, and God bless America. We are hopeful for your very safe return and look forward to greeting you when you return. Thank you all so much.
Now, Governor Lamont, Lieutenant Governor Weisswitz, Major General Ebon, and Chief Master Sergeant Vassar will present the 1/3 leadership with the Connecticut flag to fly at their unit location while overseas. The flag being presented today is to honor those airmen deploying. Receiving the state flag on behalf of the 103rd Airlift Wing are Lieutenant Colonel Saunders and Chief Master Sergeant Seahawk. Let's have a round of applause for our deploying airmen and their families. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Family Programs and their team of volunteers, the Patriot Guard Riders, our veteran support organizations, the USO and ESGR for their untiring support for our men and women in uniform. A special thanks to Mission Barbecue for providing food for our deploying guardsmen and their families today as well. Please stand for the departure of the official parade. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our formal ceremony. Thank you for attending.